I was a soldier. I stood at the bus station, ready to get medical treatment for my knee. A terrorist came behind the bus station. I was looking in one direction and he came from the other. He tapped my shoulder 3 times. I turned to him. I looked at an Arab man, covered up to his nose. He looked in my eyes, put a gun on my stomach and shot me 3 times.
I am an Arab. I am an Israeli Arab. It was about 5-6 o'clock in the evening. I noticed that my doctors running to the operating room. I asked them, why you are running? What's going on? They told me, listen, a person was shot dead and we are taking him to the operating room. He was dead, no pulse, no blood pressure. And so we started resuscitating him. He was bleeding and the big vessel was injured. So we opened the abdomen and quickly we realized that he has an injury to the big vein of the abdomen. So I put a tamponade, we call it, something to stop the bleeding. And I told them to bring a vascular surgeon from the other campus, from Enkarim. At this time, 5-6 in the evening, if you know the area, it's impossible to get to Hadassah because of the traffic at that time. So I told them, call the mayor of Jerusalem and have him send a motorcycle to Hadassah Enkarim and bring that vascular surgeon to me so he can bypass all this traffic and come to the hospital as soon as possible. We overcome the bleeding after 6-8 hours of surgery, 30 units of blood, but we finished the surgery and we brought Chen to the intensive care that evening until tomorrow morning, and by the morning, the day after, he was awake already. When I came into the hospital, I called him Chen, he opened his eyes, so I understood that he is with us, he is alive.
Every time I tell the story, people asking me, after an Arab guy shot me, if I pro-Arab, against Arab, more radical, less radical. How can I be upset when 80% of the people who treated me was Arab?
Being a doctor in Hadassah, it's a cosmopolitan environment. You come to the department, you see Arab, you see Jew, you see people together, doctors the same, nurses the same, staff the same, a mix of people. We are working for healing.
Everybody wanted to help because this is what's beautiful with our country. I was not only a soldier that protected the Jewish people, I was a soldier that protected all Israeli people. I want the professor to know that I love him, I really do. The professor and the staff and all the hospital in general, they help keep my family sane in this crazy situation. And the professor, I think that most of the time he held my mom's hand through the process, so I really consider him as part of my family because he is. He saved my life, he saved my family, so he's my family. If he'd like it or not, he's my family. And I love him.
אהלן, מה אתה הולך עם המקל הזה?
מה לעשות?
ידידי הצעיר.